Yes, dearest young friends, welcome for another day of being together. I'm happy you give me this chance every day to talk on Geetha and Bhajagovindam, great textbooks, and I'm sure this information is of some use or benefit to you. What I request you through all these listenings is to make yourself in such a manner that you are celebrating your life with a peaceful, joyful existence every day, not going into the moods of misery, etc. That happens when you change your course of life or actions. All that depends on wisdom. We give knowledge. Converting that knowledge into action is called wisdom. Using the knowledge, when one becomes wise, the expression of wise person is lesser and lesser tensions, miseries, more and more relaxation, peace, and happiness. So that is the whole purpose. It's all inside. There's nothing to do with outside. Outside, what has to come will come. How you react to that inside is this wisdom tells you. Outside, what you have to do is you have to do, you'll be forced to do also. You can't escape. But how you take it inside, that's what makes a difference. So, we in our classes give you that inner wisdom, inner knowledge. Knowledge, you have to make use of it as a wisdom by being practical. Thus, make life more beautiful for yourself and all around. Let's not be arrogant or lazy or interested or careless in this aspect of making our life beautiful. Let us take charge, let us take it as a responsibility, see to it that these wonders happen. Okay. Now, like every day today, also three topics. One shloka Bhaja Govindam, almost 21 over, save the shloka heavy. We learn little, it is about the sadhu sannyasi sadhaka. Then, in common sense thought, we'll do one thing. Then third one, Geetha. In Geetha, yesterday we saw 7th chapter, 15th sloka. Who are the ones who doesn't do worship or surrender to the God, thus are denied of his blessings. Today in the 16th sloka, we will see the contrast picture. Who are the ones who truly worship God? We have to gather this information and from the non-worshipper, faithless person to faithfully worshipping person, we have to become in our heart. As long as world is there, as long as I am there, and I need some things from the world, including knowledge and all, so long the manager of the entire world called as Ishvara is there, we have to believe. Only when we transcend the whole world of names and forms, transcend your own individuality, then discover one truth, one reality, then that Lord is nothing but I only everywhere permeating. But before that, when you see the huge cosmos being run so efficiently, the divine Lord is there. He manifests as various avatara whenever it is needed. That's Sanatana Dharma. We have all these literature and all others are small youngsters, bacha log, other religions and all. One aspect of the thing they take and they hold on to. They are not as great eternal as Sanatana Dharma. Therefore, some prophecy, some good knowledge is given by them, no doubt, but they are not grown up enough to accept the presence of the Lord in the form of avatara, etc. That we can worship Him and all, you know. Thoda sa. But we are not that. We are Hinduism is very rich culture, tradition. It's age old one, right from beginning of creation. Therefore, for us, तो एक ब्रह्मदेव के एक दिन में ही 1000 चतुर्युग होते हैं. In that 1000 times the Ramas, Krishnas come and go. Because each yuga they all come. Each chaturyuga. So ours is a different high level of wisdom. What I am saying all this is there is Lord very much. He alone as Krishna is speaking to us to surrender. Like don't you if you are a mathematics teacher, tell your students, अरे कोई समस्या है doubt है तो पूछो मुझे. It's not an ego. You are a math teacher, so you can answer. So obviously you are telling them to ask you. What's wrong in it? MLA and he goes there, he says to the people, tell me what's your problem, complaints. As an MLA, I'll try to get the things done. It's not arrogance. His MLA is capable. He can put up into the cabinet committee and get the things done. And hota bhi hai wo. So to the Lord coming as Krishna and telling that, be surrender to me, I'll take care of you, is not wrong. It is Lord. What is doubt? Those who doubt the MLA never approach him, never get benefited. With faith, you do that. So to those who doubt the maths teacher, never approach him, they never learn the solutions. But those who do it, so to those who don't believe God and don't worship, they don't get benefit. But those who believe and worship, they get it. Think about it and slowly enter into that mood of, along with my efforts, I need divine grace for my all successes. Thus start becoming devotee. At the highest level, surrender to Him to cross over the Maya itself, which creates samsara. That is the topic we are discussing. Highly spiritual topic. Almost that has been very good. That 6 days we have spent for that 14th mantra. Okay. So in today's mantra, continuing what's done yesterday, who are the ones for what their five negativities that they don't worship God. So who are the five people who worship me? Let us jump from that non-worshippers to the worshipper level. Okay. Let us start. Om. 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 ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः ओमखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः ॐ चिन्मयं व्यापि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Today, Puja Gurudev, Swami Chinmayan's Jayanti birthday. Just close your eyes, pray to him, ask him to bless, to give Jnanam Bhakti so that we also get evolved in our life and our presence becomes an asset to the world at large. 1 second. Om 11 times. Let us take his name. Om Shri Chinmayananda Sadgurave Namaha. 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 Having prayed to him, now let us chant Bhaja Govindam 22nd mantra. It is again today Gurudev's Jayanti. Very interesting shloka of joy of a sannyasi, a yogi, not a bhogi or rogi. How he lives and in that life, what a great joy. It's an indicative explanation. Truly, the sannyasis live like that, and every one of us also adopting from that the lesson conveyed, make our lives also less cumbersome, more joyful. The shloka is like this. It is 22nd shloka. How a yogi lives life. 4 5 things. First, Rathya Charpata Virachita Kantaha. Rathya means on the roads. Charpata is the rags. Virachita is made. Kantha is the usable clothes for wearing or even for covering or even to sleep. So Rathya Charpata Virachita Kantha. Kantha is a bed made out of the rags collected on the road. Meaning of that right now only let us understand means he takes those things which are discarded by others, therefore he is not a competitor to anyone, nor he takes anything from anyone. बस रथ्याचरपट विरचिता रथ्याचरपट गिरे हुए टुकड़े कपड़े के उससे कंथा को बना लेता है. Okay, that is the meaning of saying that he lives in bare minimum. Second, punya punya vivarjita pantha. He has crossed the pantha, the marga, the path of papa as well as punya. I know for immediate results, people do wrong things. They are called papa. For that, they are severely punished. Little wise people have patience to do the punya to get good results little later. And both the results, पाप हो या पुण्य, ये तो खत्म हो जाते हैं. They are endful. But the yogi sannyasi wants the permanent result. That is always in Paramatma. And what is us taking away from Paramatma? Our own mind into the world. So same mind when it is turned towards God, slowly, slowly it will become qualified to make us get revealed the Lord, divine. That is why first one is Ratyacharapata Virachita Kantaha, living in bare minimum, Punya Punya Virachita Pantaha, no more he wants this world or other world any Sukha Bhoga. Yogi is always in a yoga sthiti. What he does it? Yoga Niyojita Chittaha. He does two things. One, the chitta is controlled as we saw in 6th chapter Atma Samyama Yoga. And Yoga Niyojita Chittaha, that controlled chitta, he always is in devotion to God or in the inquiry about the Lord. He always is in that. Such one, because he is nearing to the Lord and Lord is blissful and that bliss he gets. So too, because he is not interested in anything world, where there is a lot of competition, let us struggle, lot of sins have to be done. With all that also, even if you gain, that goes away. Because of these two, he is said to be what? Ramate. Always revels. Unconditionally, beautifully. How? Bala unmattavat eva. Like a child, like a madman. Child is he who has no past or future. Enjoys in the present. Unmatta is not aware of himself or the world. Not aware of the world, not aware of himself, neither worried about past nor about the future. So in the present, he is in a state of bliss. That is the meaning of Bala Unmattavat Ramate. Like a child, like a madman, he is in a intoxicant joy, bliss, ecstatic bliss, wonderful bliss is. Now, from this, what we have to learn, we imagine there is sukha happiness in the money and all. You see the people, so many moneyed, but are they happy? But still, we take a chance. And in other relations, other projects, we think there is happiness. You observe them; those have already reached there. They are frustrated only, but still we imagine. And we don't see the Mahatmas. Every one of them are in a happiness. True Mahatmas. Learn from them. So, when the mind is focused on divine, not at all interested in anything of the world, be in that joy. These finally every jiva will have to evolve to that level. If not this life, at least after 10,000 lives. But what you and I can learn is what? Once a month, once a week, one day. Just be a yogi in this way. Just live in minimum. Don't collect the rags from the ground and stitch it and all. तुम्हारे मम्मी पापा पिटाई करेंगे तुमको. The meaning is that is live in bare minimum. सो जाओ घर में जमीन पे ही. Don't ask for 10 things for the food. One chapati or rice, little dal, whatever is given. More than these two, keep the mind always in the Lord. Read Bhagwan's Leela stories, see his gunas, etc. Look at his beautiful form, chant or utter his name. It's called Yoga Niyotijita Chitta. And you will see what a joy it is. It's not that a bike you take and ride, then only there is joy. Or you have 10 friends who say hi, hello to you, then there is joy. These are all conditioned, mind manipulated, mental hallucinating, illusory joys they are. They're so miserable joys ki one day if you don't get them, you suffer. But this one, not depending on things, not depending on the people, but focusing the mind on the Lord and tasting the divinity of the Lord. What beautiful that would life will be. It's like Ramate, Balavat Unmatavat. Like the child revels in that hot summer or rain. He doesn't bother only, yeah, enjoying. Unmatta also. Somebody throws a stone at him, somebody gives food to him. And he will sleep anywhere, he will eat anything. Oh, different. Bala vat unmatta vat. Not that Bala unmatta. Bale, like, as if, as if like a child, as if like a madman. Not he is a child or madman. He is the most grown up man, highly matured, not a child. So it is a highly wise person, not a unmatta. But his joy to compare looks like them. The child's joy is no past, no future worry. The Unmatta's joy is neither concerned or conscious of himself nor of the world. So, transcending all the names and forms, transcending all the timings and places, he is the bliss of the divine, that yogi. उसके आनंद के सामने, the रमता जोगी के सामने, ये ड्रमता भोगी का कुछ नहीं होता. He is nothing. Slowly, once a week, once a month, you can test, experiment. क्या करो ना, being youngsters, कोई भी आश्रम में 2 दिन रहो जाकर. Unconditional from your side. Whatever comes, you take. Do the seva in the temple or the Mahatma Ji and live like him in a simple, unassumed life. मजा आता है. That type of ashram. Don't go to the five-star ashrams, which are more costly than even the hotels and more variety of the foods than anywhere. That is all for some other sadhakas, different type. We have nothing to say or comment, but go to those non-commercial आश्रमास इन हरिद्वार ऋषिकेश गंगा के उस पार होते हैं वो लोग वृंदावन मथुरा काशी बस रहना वंडरफुल you'll see ओ हिमालयास में तो हर जगह ऐसे रमता जोगी रहते हैं taste that also you can see the difference you enjoy your riches your wealth your Rolls Royce car करो BMW बर्तन मांजने वाला सब करो but एक बार nothing belongs to me. I only belong to God. Ah, what a quietness of mind, peace of mind. No worry, tension, anxiety. सारा इन जगत दुनिया के कारण होता है. Because we love it, we like it, we want it. And खचरा कबाड़ा कर दिया मन को. Just live in minimum. That is the meaning of Ratyachara Pada Virachita Kantaha. Don't worry for the future. Punya Punya Virjita Pantaha. Yogi Yoga Niyojita Chittaha. Chitta is endowed in devotion to the Lord. Ramate, he revels. Balavat Unmatta. Uncared means carefree, happy, joyful. Wonderful shloka. I love this. Maybe may I live life like that. Just in that bliss like a child and a madman. Only in the mood of the divine inside. Not concerned about timings, future, past, present, nor about the things around, people around, nor even my own self. Self means the body and all. सब भूलकर आनंद में रहना. Good shloka. Very deep it is to understand, more deeper to practice, but tough to experience it. But if one experiences, it's the greatest of the joys. Chant it 11 times. Om Sri Adi Shankara Anugrahena. गोविंदानुग्रहेण गुरूणामनुग्रहेण परब्रह्मानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थम श्री भजगोविंद शास्त्र अंतर्गत श्लोकस्य जपं पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम रत्याचर्पट विरचित कंथः पुण्या पुण्य विवर्जित पंथः योगी योगनियोजितचित्तः रमते बालोन्मत्तवदेव रत्याचर्पटविरचितकन्तः पुण्यविवर्जितपन्तः योगी योगनियोजितचित्तः रमते बालोन्मत्तवदेव रत्याचर्पटविरचितकन्तः पुण्यविवर्जितपन्तः योगी योगनियोजितचित्तः रमते बालोन्मत्तवदेव रत्यासर्पणविरचितगन्धः पुण्यविवर्जितपन्थः योगी योगनियोजितचित्तः रमते बालोन्मत्तवदेव रत्यासर्पणविरचितगन्धः पुण्यविवर्जितपन्थः योगी योगनियोजितचित्तः रमते बालोन्मत्तवदेव रत्यासर्पणविरचितगन्धः पुण्यविवर्जितपन्तः योगी योगनियोजितचित्तः रमते बालोन्मत्तवदेव रथ्याचर्पणविरचितकन्तः पुण्यविवर्जितपन्तः योगी योगनियोजितचित्तः रमते बालोन्मत्तवदेव रथ्याचर्पणविरचितकन्तः पुण्यविवर्जितपन्तः योगी योगनियोजितचित्तः रमते बालोन्मत्तवदेव रथ्याचर्पणविरचितकन्तः पुण्यविवर्जितपन्तः योगी योगनियोजितचित्तः रमते बालोन्मत्तवदेव रथ्याचर्पटविरचितगन्धः पुण्यविवर्जितपन्तः योगी योगनियोजितचित्तः रमते बालोन्मत्तवदेव रथ्याचर्पटविरचितकन्तः पुण्यविवर्जितपन्तः योगी योगनियोजितचित्तः रमते बालोन्मत्तवदेव भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डोक्रुं करणे नहि नहि रक्षति डोक्रुं करणे. Friends, today Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmayanandaji's Jayanti, born in 1916, 8th May. Great patriotic person in the beginning, serving the country in his patriotic way for a long time. Then went to Rishikesh, learned from Swami Shivanandaji as well as from Tapovan Maharaj, discovered the truth. Then throughout life of 43 years, like Swami Vivekananda, he is a second Vivekananda. Where he stopped Vivekananda, there Swamiji took over Gurudev. Throughout the world, he traveled umpteen number of times, then spoke on all this Geetha the Shastra, empowering everyone for this spiritual goal as well as patriotism, as well as living a good noble life for himself. A great exemplary is Puja Gurudev's life. May we get his blessings for our future in all aspects, especially spiritual. Let Gurudev guide us. Okay. Now coming to common sense thought today. Simple. Mind's mischief. Mind's mischief is what? It makes everything emotional and creates commotion. Every emotional approach gives temporary solace, but if it becomes a habit, it becomes really commotional and confusing. Emotions have to be used in ornaments or a side dish for the main dish of what? Intellect's understanding. We are human being, we are given intellect. Use that and get the things clearly understood. Live life like that, and while living life according to the understanding of the intellect, depending on situation, use the emotions. But the mind goes on projecting or pushing us to become emotional. Like somebody did not call you. Though that person said, okay, मैं 12 बजे फोन करता हूँ, नहीं किया. Immediately we become emotional. Why didn't he do that? Then we do the projections. I think he doesn't love me, or doesn't care me, or he had deliberately forgotten, he has no value for me. These are all emotional projections. Why इतना दिमाग खराब? He said 12 he'll call, he did not call. 10, 12, 10 तक wait. You call? काम हो गया मेरा तो क्या, अरे अरे मैं भूल गया. Bhul gaya is such a simple, but you imagine so many things in the mind. Everything, especially our Indians, we are more emotional. That's why everybody converts us. Every politician can, convince us to vote for him. Any number of products or the companies through emotion can blackmail us and make us buy their products, even though we don't want, we don't deserve, we have no money. Most of the ads are emotionally only blackmailing. We are Indians mainly that one. So the mind's mischief of pushing us into emotional life, which is wrong. The intellect is given to us. Think with the intellect, with the authority of elders or Shastra, and receive the things and respond to them or take initiatives and conduct. Like your son failed. So don't become emotional and scold him and all that. वो बाद में भाई क्यों फेल हुआ, not well or not studied well or school is not good, उनको sort out करो. Then use your emotion of anger, whatever. I am giving you everything, yet you are not studying well. Then if you do like that, then I think I will not waste my time, money to give you. थोड़ा सा उनको hint दे दो. It's not emotion. It is a command to him. Unless you show some fear, that fellows will not change. Children, etc. Therefore, show it. But you are not emotional there. You know you want him to be better. Unless some threat is given, he'll not be better. अर्लियर इमोशंस में रोते रहना, माई चाइल्ड क्यों फेल हो गया, अभी तुम्हारा चाइल्ड है इसलिए तो फेल हुआ, उसमें क्या आश्चर्य है. इफ पास हो गया तो क्वेश्चन करना चाहिए, फेल हो गया तो प्रूव किया है इज योर सन. जस्ट लाइक दैट. तो माइंड्स मिस्चीफ ऑफ प्रोजेक्टिंग इमोशंस. सर्वेंट हैज नॉट कम और लेट, इमीडिएटली इमोशन. अरे पूछो क्यों लेट आए, इंटेलेक्ट है ना. आफ्टर नोइंग इट यू विल हैव ऑल अथॉरिटी टू टेक एक्शन. Without knowing emotionally, if you take an action, then it is wrong. You are hurting that person. Then that will person go away, and while going he tell all other servants कि इनके घर मत जाना, इनके आगे बाहर बोर्ड में लिखा है दो कुत्ते हैं लेकिन तीन है. या एक ही है. You understand? Emotional with the people. है ना, रोड में पार्किंग गलत जगह में की, अरे आपके घर के सामने सामने, इमीडिएटली इमोशनल एंड फाइटिंग. पूछो क्या है, बोले सॉरी हो गया. Be intellectual and sort out problem. Don't be emotional to aggravate the problem. तबीयत खराब हुआ. What is there to become emotional about? हुआ खराब, go to doctor, get medicine intelligently, get well. Then crying, why I'm getting stomach ache, why I'm getting neck pain. You won't get headache. For that you need to have head. Unfortunately. And you only told that day, "Ki, I never got headache throughout life." Yeah, when you have to have headache, you must have a head there. Empty head है वो, कुछ है ही नहीं उधर. Emotional. Remember, even death comes, don't be emotional. Even the big diseases happen, nothing. Go to doctor. Accident हुआ, fail हो गए, पैसे चले गए. Your friends, enemy, friends have cheated you. Not really there to become emotional. It's a fact. You inquire where's the thing gone wrong. Take the action which is in your hands. Boss has removed you from the office. Recession. They have their own problem. मेरे को निकाल दिया. You निकाल दिया, रोके फर्क नहीं पड़ता उधर. Why become emotional? Go and ask him, request him if he can recruit. If not, search for the better one somewhere else. Main emotional you become with the family members, wife, husband, children, all the nearest friends. हर दिन झंझट एक ही कारण से, क्योंकि दिमाग नहीं और दिल गलत तरीके से बिना दिमाग का काम कर रहा है. इमोशनल for small little things, emotions. Abba, 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 abba. These are all mind's mischiefs. Nothing doing. कोई जरूरत ही नहीं ऐसे wrong emotional way of living का. Be intelligent. Let the intellect guide. Like hospital. Somebody got accident. तो intelligently क्या है, जाके देखो किधर है हॉस्पिटल में, क्या पैसे दे सकते हो दे दो. Then use emotion of compassion at that time while talking to that person by giving consolation, by giving that type of oral support, moral support. Tell him, "Okay, I'm with you. Please, anything you want, bank upon me." No, this is intelligent way. At that time, you are using emotion also. But emotions you are using, they are not using you. That is the meaning of mind's mischief of pushing us to be emotional, but being intellectual, learn the thing or know the thing, what's going wrong, sort it out there. Some things have no solution, still you accept it. Don't become emotional like death. You can't avoid it. What can you do by becoming emotional? क्या रोते रोते कुछ नहीं होने वाला मरेंगे एक दिन so we accept it. Some things can have solutions, find it and apply it. Is it not? Like your friend cheated you, there is a solution. You leave him, you tell bye to him, you have another friend. बस आगे बढ़ते रहे. Today that is enough for our common sense thought. Now Bhagavad Gita. Who are the five people who don't worship me? Then four people worship me, and for that state of worshipping they have done some sukriti earlier, therefore that mind is there to them now. Those who have not done in the past, now such mind will not be. So you are listening to Gita. Now you do some type of these things, then you will get that sort of mind in future, which will make you as a devotee. Okay, the 14th sloka talked about Mamevaye prapadyante mayametam tarantite. Whoever do prapatti saranagati to me, they cross this maya of three gunas and they are no more bound to the world or misery. Then in the 15th one said, "Ki these are the five duskuna, durgunas, because of which we are not able to become a person to surrender to God." 16th will tell, if these things are there, then he can be a devotee. So both the shlokas will chant four times straight away. Shri Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, अथ सप्तमोऽध्यायः ज्ञानविज्ञानयोगः. श्रीभगवानुवाच चतुर्दश पञ्चदशौ श्लोकौ. ॐ completely two shlokas four times for your good memory. ॐ नमां दुष्कृतिनो मूढाः प्रपद्यन्ते नराधमाः माययापहृतज्ञानाः आसुरं भावमाश्रिताः चतुर्विधा भजन्ते मां जनाः सुकृतिनोऽर्जुन आर्तो जिज्ञासुरर्थार्थी ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ. नमां दुष्कृतिनो मूढाः प्रपद्यन्ते नराधमाः माययापहृतज्ञानाः आसुरं भावमाश्रिताः चतुर्विधा भजन्ते मां जनाः सुकृतिनोऽर्जुन आर्तो जिज्ञासुरर्थार्थी ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ. चतुर्विधा भजन्ते मां जनाः सुकृतिनोऽर्जुन आर्तो जिज्ञासुरर्थार्थी ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ. चतुर् नमां दुष्कृतिनो मूढाः प्रपद्यन्ते नराधमाः माययापहृतज्ञानाः आसुरं भावमाश्रिताः चतुर्विधाः भजन्ते मां जनाः सुकृतिनोऽर्जुन आर्तो जिज्ञासुरर्थार्थी ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ. नमां दुष्कृतिनो मूढाः प्रपद्यन्ते नराधमाः माययापहृतज्ञानाः आसुरं भावमाश्रिताः चतुर्विधा भजन्ते मां जनाः सुकृतिनोऽर्जुन आर्तो जिज्ञासुरर्थार्थी ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ. Good shlokas. Keep on chanting Gita. Then Krishna and Gita and Vyasji himself, they will reveal the meanings to you from within, which are very, very essential for you. Okay. So yesterday was a Mudhaha, Dushkrutinaha, Mudhaha, then Naradamaha, Mayaya Apurtagnanaha, Asuram Bhavamashitaha. These are the people don't Mam Navajanti, they don't worship me, they don't believe in me, they don't trust me, they don't approach me, they don't surrender to me. Thus, they are denied of my blessings. One is Dushkrutinaha, fully addicted to Dushkarma, Papa Karma. Out of shyness, out of fear, whatever may be, he never goes to temple or becomes devotee of God. Second is Mudhaha, the deluded fellows, taking Lord is not required, world is enough for me, I can be happy in this world. In that type of Mudhata, the one who is there. Then Naradhamaha, who are human beings in body, but living life only like animal or Rakshasa. Then Nayamam Skrutino Mudaha Prapadyante Naradamaha. Fourth one is Mayaya Apahruta Jnanaha. Those who have not understood that the world is run by the Lord through these three gunas. He is the sole proprietor of everything. That jnana is taken away by the Maya, the glitterings of three gunas, and himself living in those three gunas and enjoying it. Of course, all strength, permission given by the Lord, but not recognized. That's called Maya Bharata Jnana. Then Asuram Bhavamashitaha, who are always in the Asura Bhava of Luto, Kato, Pito, Kao, Soja, Pio. Asusuramante, the one who lives life at the senses level, further they are ready to trouble others. We are all in that category. Therefore, the mind is filled with all these negativities, the regrets, and the guilts. So, there is no thought or time or any intention of becoming devotee of the Lord, surrender to the Lord, and get blessed by Him with every result, including that of moksha. This is what. And we have all these things in us. Therefore, in the mind, there is no love for God, devotion for the God. And doing all this nonsense, getting the result. Okay, this is the shloka number 15. Contrast में who are the ones who worship me. Okay, Bhagavan says Chaturvidha bhajante mam. Four are the people who do my bhajana. Here bhajana means first believing in the Lord, second believing in His all pervasiveness, all powerfulness, all omniscience, etc. Then knowing Him to be the Creator, maintain dissolver. Then He is the one who can help us in all problems, help us with all our desires, even give us the ultimate. Knowing it, knowing it, being close to the Lord through any of the processes, it's called bhajante. Like a bank. It gives you the loan. So therefore, you do the bhajana of the bank. Doesn't mean inside a bank, SBI Jindabad, ऐसे नहीं करते हैं. There the bhajana is go to the bank, talk to the manager, tell your requirement. Then he understands, he gives all the forms, you fill them up, then do the signatures, sureties, etc. This is called doing bhajana of the bank with faith. Then the result, what the bank does for you is it sanctions the loan. That's a bank bhajan. So to daddy, father bhajan, when you want a pocket money or something, a vehicle to buy or any other things. So पापा जी का आके उनके जूते साफ करना, नमस्कार करना, खाना वाना देना, हमने ये सब किया. But our father is very strict. He trained us not to ask only anything, not to depend on simple living only. That was good training. Therefore, wherever we are placed in the universe, we can happily live with minimum things. बस जीने को खाना है, बस हो गया खत्म बस. But once in a while required, उनको करना. भजनते भजन कह रहा हूँ मैं. Okay. In that bhajana, when the goal is anything of the world, then you do upasana and prarthana. In that bhajana, when the goal is moksha, paramatma, then the bhajana is total sharanagati, which we have studied day before yesterday. Anukulasya sankalpaha pratikulasya varjanam rakshishyati iti vishwasah vishwasa goptrutra varnam tata atma nikshepa karpanya shadvida sharanagati. We have seen exhaustively. So we have explained bhajante. So Chaturveda bhajante mam. Hey Arjuna, these are the four types of people who worship me, who have faith in me, who seek my help. है ना? इन दैट वर्शिप दे डू ऑल, उपचार पूजा करेंगे, भजन कीर्तन करेंगे, जप करेंगे with all Shraddha. That he is there, that he is all powerful, that he is listening to our prayers, that he is capable of blessing us, and he also has the Kripa Karuna on us. These are all called as Bhajanti. Chaturveda Bhajante Mam. And those four people do the bhajana because their heart is cooperating. The heart is cooperating because they are not dushkruti like the earlier shloka wale, they are all sukrutina. Somehow they have done good punya in earlier lives, lot of punyam that resulted in pure sattvic mana in which the devotion for the Lord has come. They were effortlessly is doing the bhajan. Okay. Who are the four ones? And in that four only the purpose of the bhajan also is hidden. I explained to you half shloka. Chaturvidha bhajanti maam janaha sukritiнаः हे अर्जुन. हे अर्जुन, चार तरह के सुकृति लोग मुझे भक्त मेरे भक्त बनकर मुझे सेवा उपासना भजन कीर्तना शरणागति करते हैं. Then become desire to get blessings from me. Four of them. Not like the earlier shloka. Namam dushkritana mudaha. So who are these four people? One is artha. Second is jignasuhu. Third is artharthi. Fourth is jnani. These are the four types of people. Because of their puri janma punya, then when the mind is satvika, do my worship to fulfill whatever they want. Like first example is artha. First explanation. Artha. Artha one who is in distress. It's a very deep misery and dukkha. Hmm. You know what is happening in different countries nowadays. In America, gun culture. You can't go to see temple, you can't go to church, you can't go to mall, you can't go to cinema theater, you can't be on the road. कौन कमा के ठिशा ठिशा करेगा नहीं पता. Everybody is given licenses. And the very worst thing in American culture, Western, not less in India, that the unnecessary possessiveness of some things and ego, therefore unnecessary fear about others, that they will do anything. Therefore, before they do, I do it. You know, that day you saw that youngster in America to give that groceries or something. He knocked a wrong door. Just थोड़ा सा इस घर में that fellow opened the door and shot, died. जिसको मारे थे. Because I did not take appointment from him. I don't know. He was a youngster. I thought he has come to kill and take my money. So in my own defense, I have done it. इतना feeling of insecurity. We say अतिथि देवो भव. If anybody knocks door without telling, हम तो इनको भगवान मानकर पूजा. That is our Indian culture. Somehow the whole minds of the entire nation has become like that. Bhogi and Bhayagrasta. They're together. When I am Bhogi, I want things. When I want things, I am afraid, fear of the people I have. Therefore, I suspect anyone. Therefore, I have this gun culture. I'm just, by the way, telling. The point is, Artaha, which is a Desham country from where all Indians are coming. Uganda, whichever the nation, you know, so much. Artha, I'm telling. You know, the boat capsized, seized. Boat capsized in the water today. So many died. Then 2 hours back, another aircraft crash. Pilot safe, but it fell on somebody's head. Two people died there. Artha. The whole गांव 1000-2000 लोग इकट्ठा हो गए. Our 5 army jawans killed the other day. The तुर्की में 3 महीने पहले वो भूकंप. Exactly February 6th. Today is May 8th. Hmm? The ones who are distressed, they do my bhajana. The famous examples in our Shastras are this elephant king. He was almost to die only. Then the crocodile has become so powerful after long, long tussle and battle. Another is that of Draupadi ji. Nobody were protecting her. She was in a arti. Very pain. I say both are example. So for him he came as an Ari. For her he came as Vastra blessed. But both of them did bhajana of the Lord. With full devotion and Shanagati, He Bhagavan Raksha Karo. So it is a lesson to us also. Ki whenever we are in pain, distress, pray to God. He will come in some form or other and bless us. Better is from beginning only be noble and do only divine things. You are preventing nonsense in advance. That's better. Chalo, by mistake, something done past unknown. Now we are in arti or misery or distress. Now invoke the God's grace, He will bless us. So artaha is the one who is in distress or dukkha, unbearable pain. Because of the bodily problem, money is lost, नौकरी is lost, relations died, atmosphere is not good, health नहीं है. कुछ ना कुछ कारण से आरतियां होते हैं. सो आर्तानाम आर्तिहंतारम भीतानाम भीतिनाशनम द्विषताम कालदंडम तम रामचंद्रम नमाम्यहम श्री राम स्तोत्रम. We have learned the whole thing. So artaha, he will do my bhajana. Second is jignasu, the one who wants to know. They worship me. Okay, they want to know. So in that jignasu, the Raja Parikshitu, Arjuna, they all fall in the category of jignasu. जानना चाहते हैं. Therefore, they go to the Lord, they worship Him, surrender to Him, and ask, please give us the knowledge. ये भी भगवान का. तो हमको भी ज्ञान पाने के लिए भगवान के शरण में जाना है. He will send someone and teaches us ज्ञानम. You might have done, we might have done it. Therefore, Bhagavan is giving us Geetha ज्ञानम. This is jignasu. Third is artharthi. Artharthi means the one who wants the money, wealth, etc. Or artha is purushartha is chaturtha purushartha moksha. सो अर्थ काम अर्थी और धर्म मोक्ष अर्थी जो भी है पुरुषार्थ अर्थी लड़ से चारों पुरुषार्थों को मांगने वाला. सो देयर फॉर वी आल्सो काम पुरुषार्थ यू वांट आस्क द लॉर्ड हेल्दीली विल फुलफिल देम. अर्थ पुरुषार्थ यू वांट डू द उपासना ऑफ द गॉड विल गिव. धर्म पुरुषार्थ you want to effectively do, by His grace you get the strength to walk on moksha purushartha marg and reach out. God's grace will come if you ask. That's called artharth. The fourth one is a finished product, jnani. The one who has discovered the God, he will worship only for two reasons. That is God's grace only, because of which he realized the God. Second is there is nothing worthy in the world after that than worship of God. Therefore, jnani. In that Narad ji, ये सब बात है. अर्थार्थी are all this Raja, Prutu इत्यादि. Whoever have done lot of tapasyas, Dhruva, they all come in the अर्थार्थी. कुछ चाहिए उनको, धन चाहिए या कुछ सुख चाहिए या कोई कुछ चाहिए. So they have worshipped. Jnani is this great Naradas, the Rishi Munis, they worship God as a Jnani. Because they have nothing to gain or lose there. They got what they have to. But all that is by Lord's grace. Therefore, they do the bhajana or worship of the Lord. So in this way, four type of people are there who worship God. Among them, who is great, who is highest, these things Bhagavan will tell us tomorrow. Let us see it tomorrow. Okay. Let us chant both the shlokas. Shri Bhagavanuvach Namam Dushkrutino Mudhaha Prapadyante Naradhamaha Mayaya Pahrutajnanaha Asuram Bhavamashritaha Chaturvidha Bhajante Mam Janaha Sukrutino Arjuna Arto Jignasurartharthi Jnani Cha Bharatarshava. Among all these four, Jnani is great. That's what Lord will say and prove in next 2-3 shlokas tomorrow we see. And what even as a youngsters have to catch is what? Always keep in mind the presence of divine. Seek His blessings, whether you want liberation, whether you want money, whether you want to get free from the artha, whether you want to know Him. Know Him or know anything of this world. Jignasu, Jnatamicha. Actually, Jignasa is wanting to know God. Otherwise, anything Jignasa, you want physics, chemistry, you want to study well, or anything that जिज्ञासा है वो भी भगवान पूर्ण करते हैं. If you worship, that is what we have to carry for ourselves. Whether you are artha jignasa or arthati jnani, don't forget the Lord. Seek His blessings, seek His guidance. ठीक है. Bhaja Govindam mein we have seen 22nd shloka. Rathyaචર virachita kantha punya punya vivarjita pantha yogi yoga niyojita chitta ramate valonmattava deva bhaja govindam govindam bhaja mudhamate samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshati dokram karane. Common sense thought for the day was mind goes on pushing us into emotions and commotions, and so whole issue or the topic or every situation is spoiled by being emotional. Hundreds of examples. Every fighting we go through is emotional. Every issue in the parliament, everything emotional. Oh. The ruling party, in the emotion that others may not agree, they shout it when they put up a bill. अपोजिशन पार्टी अगर ये बिल पास हो गया, अच्छी तरह से फायदा हुआ, तो नेक्स्ट टाइम वोट उनको ही मिलेगा करके दे बिकम इमोशनल एंड दे अपोजिट. Hundreds of examples. So don't become emotional of mind, but intellect is given. Therefore, understand what exactly the whole thing. If there is a problem, what's the solution? If it's a situation, how to tackle. So be intelligently emotional, not being emotional to forget the intelligence. That's what our today's common sense thought learning. By God's grace, Gurudev's grace. Om Shri Chinmayananda Sadgurave Namaha. Om Durjana Sajjano